Friends, hello and welcome back. It has been well short of the season we was expecting, to say the very least. An 0-2 start to the season. An 0-2 start to a season where we thought we could potentially go 16-0. We built up this team as stacked as we've ever had in this entire franchise, and we're off to one of the worst starts of our careers in this franchise with the Cincinnati Bengals. And the Brownies have been a very good team themselves here lately, or this entire franchise I should say as well. 0-1-1, so something has to give here. Somebody has to win. We're gonna jump right into next week. See who picks up this big dub. It hasn't been treating us well jumping in the game, so maybe we gotta sim up the week quick and see what happens here and hope for the best. There we go, finally 28-14, a much needed W there by these guys. Wow, we needed that one. That was a big one. That was a big one, and I do not know where the schedule is. It is right there. 1-2 on the season. We'll take a look here, see how the game ended up, or see how the team played in the game. And we'll go to the player stats. Baker Mayfield is still a thing. 343 pass yards, 215 on From. Once again, we just paid From like $30 million a year just to get him off of the books to quit looking at. We're done after this season, so it doesn't matter. But he wants $30 million a year for 3 years. Guy can't throw for 250 yards against the Brownies. Malcolm Reed though killed it once again. 5.1 yards per carry, 102 yards over there. Chubb getting stonewalled by these Bengals on defense. Malcolm Ball 78 yards, Proctor 59, Chubb 57, 64 out of Odin on the Browns. Anton Mullins with 40. Dodson getting involved there. How'd the defense look for these Bengals right here? We had 2 tackle for losses, 2 of them by Smart, 1 sack, 1 by Michael Baker, who had 2 sacks. 1 for MAXWELL there. So a couple of guys on defense played pretty well there last game. How'd the kicking look? Warren Ray, you still doing all right over here, pal? Yeah, 4 for 4. That's what we wanted to see. Didn't want to see you missing no extra points there, buddy. The Steelers. How are the Steelers looking so far this season? That is the next team on the docket. They are 1-2 this season, are these Pittsburgh Steelers. So hopefully things can turn out and do pretty well for us here. We're going to get this training out of the way. I think we're done messing with the 77 overall Sidney Crosby brother in Cedric Crosby. We're going to go to, let's take a look here. Again, we're trying to get the best we can out of these players. Gadsden, Reed, Forbes, Howard Smart, Clay Wyatt, Benjamin Holland. We have Andrew Thomas, Malcolm Wall. Malcolm Wall's up to a 90 overall. Why are we struggling so much on offense? I really don't understand. We have 290 plus and an 88 on offense. Jake Fromm's like, I don't know. I don't want to get my hands all dirty, and maybe we just run the ball all the time with Malcolm the stud X Factor Reed. We don't have to throw the ball. I won't suck so much. I don't know. But continuing on, we're giving it to Malcolm Reed. Why not? He's the man. Malcolm Reed is the man of this offense clearly right now. We'll go wide receiver and QB and just hope that affects Jake Fromm here a little bit. I don't know what else to say. The way Jake Fromm's been playing is just, it's amazing to me. You think the way overall he's got to be superstar, or not superstar, but Hall of Fame caliber. We're just not seeing it out of him right now. We got Quarterman and what's his face in there as well. Again, players are going to negotiate. We don't really care. We ain't got nothing to worry about. They don't want to sign at the end of the year. They don't want to sign. We're going to be done anyway. Got some upgrades in here. MYRON CHAPMAN after a good game there. Work on that run stopping ability there for MYRON, up to the 89 overall. Anton Mullins, good to see. We wanted to see this man get an upgrade. The younger man here, that might be one guy I guess we could have worked on upgrading a little bit as well, because he is a 78. He's going to be our 3rd, 4th wide receiver set kind of guy. Help him out a little bit. 78 should work though. We've seen John Ross and his team at a 78 just kill it with his deep threat prowess there for this team. But again, we're talking Steelers, we're talking Bengals. We got to win this game here against these Pittsburgh Steelers to come back to 2-2. Please, Cincinnati, please don't start 1-3. Can't afford it. There we go. Big dub once again. Wow, they're still letting me save. How long can you scout the player? How long does it let you keep building up points? Probably like 400 or something. Again, not playing next season, so we're not even going to bother messing with it. But we'll take a look at the schedule. 38-20 now are these Bengals at the quarter mark. Jake Fromm 246, 4 touchdowns better, Jakey. Stuart Blanton 258 there. We'll take a look at just the Bengals. We don't care about the Steelers. Never have over here in Cincinnati. Just saying, Pittsburgh. If you guys want to go 0-16 this year, not against it. 20-92 Malcolm Reed, 4.6 yards per carry there. Good. Holland getting involved. Good to see. Holland's been struggling ever since we took him out of the slot. He just hasn't been the same receiver. Malcolm Ball 57 yards. Sid the Kid Crosby, Cedric with 54, Anton Mullins 22, 2 by 17 there for Malcolm Reed. We'll take a look at the offensive line. No sacks allowed. That is what we paid for. We paid the big bucks for that defensive line or offensive line for a reason. Stuart Manning leading the league in, or team in tackles for the game. 4 tackle for losses. Howard Smart is killing it this season. That was a great season. He ain't getting his sack numbers winning defensive player of the year, but from a tackle for loss perspective, he's been playing pretty well. 1 interception. That was Clay Wyatt. Field General Clay Wyatt. We call him over here in Cincinnati. Having himself yet another good game, it looks like they're keeping these Bengals. Should we say we should not sim up that week? We were in the wrong area there. We have to actually start the weekly training first. We're just going to jump right into this bad boy. We got everybody trained. We want to get trained, so we just simmer up and hope for the best here. It said we had some upgrades. Well, so you got the upgrades. I'm getting some more good play out of these guys, so maybe some of our star players getting an upgrade here. We'll take a look. Benjamin Holland, as mentioned, Big Benny, 92 overall. He had 1 good game. Still not a 100-yard receiver. He hasn't had 100 yards in forever. Can I check that up? No, can I check that out? Where did all these practice squad guys come from? Huh. Welcome to the team, boys. Hello, MALACHI LAMAR. Did we not have a threshold met by the quarter mark of the season? Where'd you guys come from? We'll get you out of the way so you're taking care of Ethan Clemens. I promise you'll play behind our other 3 tight ends this season. That'll likely not happen, actually. Don't get your hopes up. Throw them out there on the special teams. That's what you do with those players. That way, you know, if they get hurt, it's like, ain't a big deal. You know what's funny? For as dangerous as special teams is and as dangerous as the kickoff is, you really don't hear or see a lot of guys injured on special teams compared to other. I don't know. Maybe that's just me and I don't notice it. But you really don't see it. And I guess they go to a commercial a lot too, right? Right after they bring the ball back, they go to commercial, so you don't see it if they did have somebody hurt. But it doesn't seem like it's that common right there for as much as they're worried about it. Maybe it's just a concussion thing. So still gaining points for the players. A fat L to the New Orleans Saints, losing by 6. That's tough. How did the Saints look on the standings so far this season? Bengals 2-3 now. Bengals still reeling. We'll take a look at this AFC North. The Ravens 4-1. Browns 2-2. Bengals again 2-3. Got to pick up the pace. Thankfully, we did start 0-2, won 2 straight games, so that was kind of big there. I wanted to see how the Saints are doing. Saints are, oh geez, you can't lose to the 1-3 Saints. Oh, that's killer. Lost to the 1-3 Saints. You best believe Jake from the State Farm was a struggle boat for this game. Just let me take a guess. I'm going to say 198 passing yards. What do you think? 198? 310. Jake Fromm did. Oh, that's why. Jake Fromm, I took it back. You don't need to throw the ball, okay? 2 interceptions. He threw for 310 after throwing the ball to the other team a million times. Malcolm Reed not so hot that game. Holland having another good game there. Defense. How are we looking on defense there? Defense, Emmanuel Hayward killed it. It looks like this is the Saints that got a solid defense. It was all over this Bengals team. 4 guys with, 9 tackle for losses there? We didn't get anybody with more than 1. So, the Saints defense played well. Give them credit. Jake Fromm threw for 310. The Saints defense played well. It was just Malcolm Reed couldn't get past the line of scrimmage by the way it sounds here. So we lost a couple games we should have won. Now we're going to go up against the 4-1 Jacksonville Jaguars. This is not going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. They got Juju. They got Moody. Tough team to play, and you got to win this one. 2-4 might just be a hole that is too big to climb out of. It's hard to believe the most loaded team we've had is struggling to win games. Maybe that's why people are like fixed franchise mode. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the answer here. I don't know how you can build a better team. I mean, I know how you could, but I don't know how, as far as like, the computers are concerned, how they're matching up with this team right now. Put all that money in this team and they're just struggling. Bengals cruising early though. Malcolm Reed, Bengals 4, 3rd and 2 with 3 yards. Benjamin. Not going to get the first there, but they're going to get it with Malcolm Reed. Bengals jump ahead 7-0 early. Gotta win this one, Warren Ray. Good job there. Josh Oliver, all right, still in the league. Ron Page looking good. 5 yards to A.J. Dillon. 2nd and 5 there, A.J. Dillon once again. Bengals got to fight a stop, and they didn't get one. They about got one. Michael Baker with a sack. It is 2nd and 14. Need a big stop here on 3rd and long. Not going to get it. You can't be doing that. You got to cover Juju. You got to cover their number 1 on 3rd and 13. Penalty, Jaywan Taylor. 5 yards backwards, but a big first down. Bengals can't stop this team in the air right now. And the Jaguars are looking to pound it into the back of the end zone with A.J. Dillon. Missed the extra point, though. Missed the extra point. Bengals with an opportunity to pull ahead here with an 8-point lead if they can move this ball down the field effectively. Malcolm Ball for 10. 1st and 10. Zach McDaniel. Penalty there. That's the 2nd one of this drive by these Jacksonville Jaguars. 10 yards there to Benjamin Holland in a big run. 23 yards. Malcolm Reed and the Bengals are up by 8. Gotta get a stop here, defense. Let's go, baby. Big stop here. We can't stop this air attack. I don't know how we can't stop this air attack, but we can't. 2nd and 12 there, 8-yard reception. We can't get to the quarterback, maybe. 3rd and 4 incomplete. This is going to be maybe a chance to go for on 4th down. No man's land here. No, they're going to go for the field goal and get it. Oh, no, they punted it. Okay, I was going to say, that was a heck of a field goal. 58 yards there, touchback. 1st and 10 here for the Bengals. Anton Mullins. Bengals with a chance to jump to a multi-possession lead here in 4th and 1. Jeez. Short of the line. You got to learn how to run your routes to get short of the marker. You got to make sure you're right ahead of it when you catch that ball. And the Jaguars are going to pounce on the throats of these Bengals. 1st down there. Again, this Jaguars air attack, they haven't really ran the ball much, but they are just throwing it down the throats of the Bengals. Dumb decision there by the Jaguars to run the football and settle for the field goal. But hey, we'll take it in Cincinnati. There's 1 minute left. Bengals got a chance to cruise down the field. You best believe they got, big a penalty. Big penalty by Nicholas Gold. I don't know why the marker changed directions. Did we give a fumble up? Oh, jeez. No. Oh, jeez. Way to go, Jake Fromm. Jake Fromm throwing interceptions, but they're going to thankfully get a 3. Oh, what is this? 80 yards. Malcolm Reed. All you had to do was stop the run with under 10 seconds left. And Malcolm, the great Reed, just went 80 yards. That is gut-wrenching if you're the Jaguars. I tell you what, these Bengals going in the locker room pumped though. 80 yards, end of the half. This is why you do not take a drive off. You don't take a play off because Malcolm Reed will hurt you. What a play by Malcolm. Bengals got to get the first, and they do. 3rd and 17, Benjamin Holland. You got to wonder what this Jaguars defense is feeling like entering the 2nd half. If the Bengals can put points on the board here, it's got to be pretty looming here for these Jags. Big penalty there. Ronnie Harrison. Bengals chance to pounce it in, and there it is. Bengals up by 19. A 3-possession game. We just need Jake Fromm not to throw the football to the other team, which might be harder than it sounds. So we'll see what we can make happen here. 1st and 15. 6 yards, Jalen Hurst is the QB over here in Jacksonville. 1st and 10 there. AJ Dillon. You guys take your time. You run the ball as much as you want. I'm a little bit scared. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough? 4th and inch. They're going to go for it. No, they're going to settle for the field goal. 16 points. It makes it a 2-possession game, so you get it, right? You don't take the chance. Make it a 2-possession game, but can they stop this Bengals offense that has been cruising so far lately? Thank you, Jake Fromm. Good to see you playing well. You too, Malcolm Reed. Compliment the team when they're playing well, right? Anton Mullins, big reception there. 1st and 10. Incomplete pass, Jake Fromm. Bengals cruising field goal range once again. Anton Mullins having himself a game. There we are. Field goal range. All we got to do is bury the biscuit in the basket. Oh, throw an interception, Jake. Throw an interception. Who's our back? I don't even think we have a backup at running back. Let's get Malcolm Reed to throw some passes. The worst that can happen. Jaguars gonna cruise backwards there. Incomplete pass. Jalen Hurts. They got to go for it, and they ran the ball. Oh, they had a scramble. Couldn't get it. Bengals get the ball back. That should do it. They're like, don't even put the ball in his hands. Just keep feeding the ball to Reed. And penalty, Anton Jackson. They might have to feed him. I might have put the ball in his hands after all. Short pass there, dink and dunk. Do you go for the field goal here? Interesting play call because they're down to up 2 possessions. You make the field goal and the game's over. They're going to go for it. Interesting. Got it. That's what we needed. That should wrap this game up. Bengals gonna stomp on the 4-1 Jacksonville Jaguars. It's gonna be close though because they're gonna get some garbage time points. Fantasy owners will love that. Bengals fans, not so much. You just want to see these guys plow them, man. It end up being a 12-point game. A little closer than it looked. Bengals, though, finally getting that big win here this season. Much needed. Good to see. Fromm, only 190. I felt like he played a little bit better that game besides the interception. But again, on 190 passing yards, it was the Malcolm Reed yard show who almost had more passing rush yards than passing yards. Or than Jake Fromm had passing yards. It's like watching the Tennessee Titans play football over here, I guess. 4 touchdowns for Malcolm Reed. Wow. What a game for Malcolm Reed. Doesn't look like it's getting easier anytime soon. The Bengals going to face off against the 5-1. Wow, the 5-1 Baltimore Ravens. What's this team have? What does the Baltimore Ravens have that we need to take a look at? They're 5-1. Maybe it's been an easy schedule to start the season. We can hope, right? We can hope in the Bengals. They just knocked one 4-1 team down. Why not another? Henry Ruggs is a 99 overall. That is one thing we never got in our franchise was a 99 overall. I don't know what we had to do to make that happen, but wow. Lamar Jackson, 96. This team's going to be pretty filthy right here. You got Gribsky. at a 90. The offensive line is solid. The defense looks good. They got an 84 overall fullback. Good for them. Marquise Hollywood Brown. Been in the league 11 years, still here. Nice to see that, right? We're 11 years deep, 10 years deep, and Hollywood Brown is still in the league. So we're still at that point where there's some guys we've heard of in the league. I like that, right? We ended at a good area here where we still heard of some of these guys. Jalen, Kelvin Hall. So we'll see what we can do with these Ravens. It's clearly going to be that can we slow down Lamar Jackson and Henry Ruggs. That's a tough combo. That is a tough combo. You imagine, it's hard enough to stop Lamar Jackson, but now you imagine instead of watching him worrying about the QB spy, worrying about, trying to say play precious type of coverage so you get to the QB, he scrambles out or try to cover the short routes. You can't. You got to give Henry Ruggs a little bit of cushion there, or he's going to burn you at that speed. So we'll see what these Bengals can do on defense. They're going to start the ball, or start with the ball here on offense. We'll jump into this game. We got to jump in at least one game, right? Got to jump in at least one. We'll see if we find an opportunity here. Bengals cruising early, though. Anton Mullins. There's the back of the end zone almost. There it is, right there. 1 yard to Skylar Proctor. That's a tight end. Bengals love using those tight ends. Warren Ray with the extra point there. Looking good. 6 yards to Ricky Parks. We'll see what these Bengals do. Kelvin Hall, the running back. 3rd and 1 in. Kelvin Hall once again. Ravens keeping the ball on the ground, keeping the Bengals honest. Again, it's tough. There's got to be some space with Henry Ruggs out there, and we're seeing that now. 1st and 10, Kelvin Hall. 2nd and 7. Another first down. Ravens cruising early. Kelvin Hall playing some good ball. It's that offensive line. It's solid. Lamar Jackson throws it away. 35. Gonna get it by just one with the rush by Lamar. And there it is. That is the dynamic that Lamar Jackson brings to this team. Played good coverage, but he just scrambled for it. And there's a rushing pass. Man, the Bengals had 3rd and 8. And they gave up the 9-yard touchdown. It's going to be a slugfest potentially here with these two teams. We'll see. 2 yards for Malcolm Reed. Bengals up the middle there for Malcolm again. First down. Bengals going to keep on pounding. Skylar Proctor playing well there. 3rd and 2. Big first down for the Bengals. Cruising up there is about 4. Big play, I should say. Cedric Crosby, 19 yards. We're heading into the second quarter, tied at 7 apiece. Bengals got to keep their foot on the gas here. Skylar Proctor once again. Skylar Proctor once again. Oh, wow. Skylar Proctor once again. Say his name. That is a first touchdown. But Skylar Proctor just covers Skylar Proctor. They're not doing it. They ain't doing it. I don't blame them. They got 2 wide receivers on the outsides to worry about. Then they got to worry about. See, that is the dynamic of this Bengals offense that I've been waiting to see for these years. You got those 2 studs at wide receiver, and you got a bona fide tight end. It should be impossible to slow these guys down. Much like we're seeing right now with this Bengals defense against the Ravens. I don't know what's going on with the defense. Yeah, what, a 97 overall defense just getting worked by these Ravens. That's just how good this Ravens offense is, though. Andrew Thomas with the penalty, but a big first down here by the Bengals. 24 yards, Anton Mullins. I am telling you, the slot position is the position to be on this team with this offense. We don't need anybody else. We're just going to move, if it's possible, to move our best receiver to the slot right away. That might be the answer. That might be the answer, but I think we tried that and it didn't work out properly. 2-minute warning. Bengals need a big first down. They're not going to get it. That's going to be a field goal. Can the Bengals hold the Ravens is the question. Big start. 10 yards backwards on the holding. Bengals got to make some noise here. They're going to call a timeout, I think, right? Hollywood Brown not going to get it. They're going to run the ball on 3rd and 11. They did call the timeout. Bengals got a chance. What a kick. What a punt. 70 yards to the 1 yard line. Wow, I thought they had a touchback. It wasn't. Malcolm Reed for some yards there. Bengals going to try to press the envelope. Maybe. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. There's a big first down now. 3rd and 7. Skylar Proctor, 34 seconds left. Continuing to run the ball, though. There's a big first down. 20 yards. Skylar Proctor. Bengals got a chance here. 13 seconds left. But instead of having a chance, they're like, let's just run the ball. It's just the Ravens. It's just the 5-1 Ravens. Let's not worry about that. Let's just take it into halftime. Take it into halftime and, talk about our feelings and stuff. First down. There you go, Bengals. 13 yards. Anton. I'm telling you, that slot position on this team. Noted. 3rd and 9. Bengals going to run the ball. Gutsy call there. Bold call. Going to get the field goal, though. Up by a touchdown now. A little under a touchdown, but still better than being up by 3. Bengals need a big stop here on defense, and they're not going to get it. Not going to get it there. Pounding this rock right now in Baltimore, in Cincinnati, but it is Baltimore doing so. 3rd and 1. First down there. 6 yards. Kelvin Hall cruising. They just don't want to stop. Dink and dunk. They're going to wear this Bengals defense down. We need a big stop in here. Bengals offense just ain't had an answer. Besides that late second quarter drive, there's a big stop. 4th and inches. Do they go for it? 4th and inches at the 1. And they don't. Wow. They took the field goal. 4th and inches at the 1 and took the points. Bengals will take it. Consider that a good defensive stand. 2nd and 5 there. 5-yard rush should be the first, right? Yeah, I missed the marker there. Entering the 4th quarter, can't afford the sacks though. Wow. Okay, all right. 2nd and 14. Malcolm Reed. Bengals incomplete pass. Drive stalls out. The Ravens with the big stop on defense there. Can they make something of it? The answer is no. Bengals going to get it right back on a big 3 and out of their own. 4 yards there for Reed. Big first down by Skylar Proctor. Who else? Who else than Skylar Proctor? We have 290 plus overall wide receivers, and I think that's the first catch either one of them's had all game. And it's all right. I'm all for it. Mullins and Proctor have been playing some good ball. 13 yards. Speaking of the devil, there is Anton Mullins. Bengals up by 10. Up by 10. Gotta put their foot on the throttle now, do they, over there in Baltimore. They're gonna get it again. Calvin Hall, gutsy play call. 4th and 2, running the ball. They got it. Big first down there. Gotta avoid the big play, Cincinnati. It's a 2-minute warning. Good. It's not gonna happen. They're just pounding it. 33-yard rush there. Kill some clock. Kill some clock. There's the touchdown. Hollywood Brown. Will they punt this or kick this off? They will. They got a full set of timeouts, but it's under 1:40. Bengals need 1 first down, and this should be the game. And Madden clocking, who knows? There's the first. There is the first. Pass knocked away. Why are you passing the ball? Pardon me. Wow. Okay, I got nothing to say. You just passed that football and only wasted 20 seconds on the... They jumped in this game. We're jumping in it now. We're going to play some defense, boys. We're going to play some defense. I can't believe it. I can't believe they just passed that football and then they only wasted 13 seconds on the next play. That is unbelievable. Here we go. Oh, you're getting sacked, Jackson. Keep him in play. Keep him in play. Good play there. That is the X factor right there. Looking good. They're going to have to hurry things up here, right? Yes, sir. I want to switch players, and I didn't switch players in time again. Pick that. Pick that. Pick that. Oh, good. We're going to get to switch players now. 16 seconds left. All they need is 1 first down. Do we get gutsy here and bring a little pressure? We're going to bring some up front. We're going to bring some pressure up front. We're going to... Why is our guy down the X factor clear out there in the back? I don't know, but we're going to cover the middle of the field here. They're going to try to get the ball up and they won't. 4th down. It is do or die for these Ravens. And can't go at like a 74-yard field goal here if they wanted. Bengals defensive line getting to them, though. Important. 4th and 3. Again, please give me the player I'd like to select. There we go. I don't think they're going to go deep. We're going to gamble on not going deep. I don't know why Lowell is still in the game, though. I don't know why. I don't know why. That should have been a pick. Hold him in play. 7 seconds left. Are they going to get the field goal off? No. Not enough time. Thank goodness for the 10-second runoff. Not enough time. Held him in play. That is big. And we got to figure out why Lowell is playing safety. Because he shouldn't be. Big win for these Bengals. 0-2 start. 4-1 since. Knocking off the division leader in the Baltimore Ravens. Love to see it. Love to see it. And I gotta know who in the heck is playing safety right now, because I'm gonna be sick when I find out it is not who should be playing safety right now. No, it's Wyatt. It just had Lowell in there. Maybe he's a little tired. Could have been tired. It was driving down the field there. Might have been the case there for these Bengals. Major win nonetheless. Bengals got the Oakland Raiders. The 1-3-2 Raiders gotta pick up the dub here. Big must-win game. The 1-win Raiders. How in the heck do they have 2 overtime losses? Or ties? This is football. I'm so used to looking at hockey scores. Bengals clinching the dub there. Big. Very big. Another weekly award here. This time Jake Fromm, 310. Notice him. We're noticing you, Fromm. Only 5 incompletions. Good job, Fromm. Proud of you. You got sacked twice, but I'm still proud of you. No interceptions, 2 or 5 incompletions. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Starting to turn it around there, you know, noticing how he played at the beginning of the year. And he's like, you know what, I got to start playing a little bit better. We got some big upgrades here. Michael Baker to start it. They're going to get him to the 92. You bet it is. Bengals starting to look real nasty up front there if they can get these guys upgraded. There's Clay Wyatt. Speaking of the devil, we was talking about War was he last game. Up to the 90 overall himself here. We got Malcolm Wall, who's going to get an upgrade. A guy that doesn't see the ball a lot. Still going to progress with that potential he's got there, though, right? So he's a 91. Looking good. Anton Jackson, the left guard. Decent. 86 overall. Remember when we brought him in here? That was a steal of a trade right there. Got him at a 78. Was able to swap him out there. He progressed mighty fine there. KARMAH McKinnon. Hold it down. Looks a little bit like Chris Rock. Did you see that? A little bit. Kinda. It's just me. I like to be a little bit crazy here. Alright, so that's it. That is it. Actually, I lied. We're going to get the training out of the way for the week. And then we're going to sim up the following week. And then we have, who is it in the week? This is week 10. This ain't week 10. Right? I thought it was in week 9. Maybe it's training for the following week. I could have missed it. I could have swore it was in week 8, honestly. Yeah, we're in week 9. Okay, yeah, I got you. I got you. Understandable. So we got the Falcons in next week's game. We'll see what the record is here real quickly. And then we'll proceed. We'll get the training out of the way and we'll just jump over that game. And we'll finish out the season next episode. But for now, it is the 4-4 Falcons. Gonna be a tough team. Gonna be a tough team. Is this Atlanta Falcons? Can't sleep on them. Cannot sleep on them. But you know what? Still, can't sleep on these Bengals. They're hot. They are hot. 5-1 since that slow start to the season. Got some upgrades that dish out again. This time, Mac Newton, who's only an 84. I always thought Mac Newton was a little higher than that. 25 years old. Man, he's so young. That's why. He's been around for so long, it seems like. How long has this guy been in the league? I feel like we've had him forever. Only 4 years. So he came in at 21. That's big, though. A 21-year-old young linebacker out there. Gonna not get the overall boost there. Gonna stay at the 84 overall. It's all right. It's all right, Mackykins. It's all good there. It is all good. Love that you're getting the upgrades. Love that you're continuing to grow, though. That's what matters. That superstar potential there. So let's get this game out of the way. Falcons, Bengals, must win-ish. Not quite must win, but they really should win if they can. Falcons might feel a little bit on the must win side of 4-4. I want to go 4-5. You don't have to. Tough hill to climb. Bengals gonna win it, though. Sit down, Atlanta. That is what we wanted to see, these Bengals playing better ball. Back to the top of the division at 6-3. How you feeling, Baltimore? How are you feeling? Bengals currently sitting at the number 2 seed? Yes, sir, the number 2 seed. The Chiefs killing it right now. 7-1. Do they still have Patrick Mahomes? I don't think they do. They might, but I don't think they do, right? Or do they? We ain't seen the Chiefs too often, so that's kind of why I was assuming they don't have Patrick Mahomes. Somebody's got to have him. Somebody's got to have that $16 billion contract. Oh, look. Oh, they got Patrick Mahomes. He's still at 99. Of course he is. Good for Patrick Mahomes. 99 overall at what's his age? 34, and he's still at 99. Incredible. I gotta see this guy's stats. What are the stats Patty Mahomes has been putting up? 5K, 4K, 4K, 4K. So I guess it's just not, it's not a thing for quarterbacks to throw for a lot of yards in the franchise. I'm taking it because Patrick Mahomes has done for 4K-ish every year. Maybe it's just the Madden franchise thing where the quarterbacks just don't throw for a lot. I mean, 2018, 19, where this guy was throwing for 4,400, 5K in 2019 or 2018, but that wasn't even Madden, right? That was his old stats. I'm surprised by that. Oh, you'd see a lot higher stats. I guess that's just a QB thing. Just a QB thing. Bengals, though. We'll take a look at how we're doing at the mid-season mark here before we wrap things up. Bengals gotta be hopefully looking pretty good here at 6-3. 22-82 for Jake Fromm. So Fromm, again, on pace for actually 4K, which is a good season when you look at what Patrick Mahomes is doing. Those INTs need help, though. 9 of them. But he had, 4 of them in one game, 2 in the other. So there was 6 just in 2 games. And, I mean, besides that, he's been playing better, right? Won a player of the week in there. Doing good there. Can't be upset. I mean, you could have Luweleki, who's got 1,900 pass yards. Over on the ground if my controller wants to work properly. 4.9 yards. Good season for Malcolm Reed so far. 8-8-1. This guy might rush for 1,600. Very well could. Having a great season. Ben Holland, 531. You want to see that at the midway mark. Holland and Proctor both going to come close to getting 1,000 receiving yards this year. Malcolm Wall not far behind. And Mullins. Again, we're talking about that guy in the slot. It's just ridiculous how well they play in that slot over here in Cincinnati. Over here from a sacks perspective, Andrew Thomas, the big dog, we paid all that money. He's allowed the most sacks by a mile. He's allowed more sacks than the entire offensive line combined. Is what it is, though. Gonna have to fight through it. Mac Newton, 11, or tackle for losses are led by Howard Smart. He had a good couple of games there. Must have slew up a little bit there. Michael Baker is once again killing it on sacking the QB. He's got 7 of them. 4.5 out of Howard Smart. And from a sour INT, we've only had 2 interceptions. Would like to see the turnovers up a little bit higher there for this team. That'd probably help out the offense a little bit. What about fumbles? Forced fumbles, none. 2. They got 2. So 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions. So 4 turnovers in 9 games. Again, you'd like to see that a little bit better. We've played some, lackluster teams, but we're starting to win again. And that's what's important for these Bengals. As for this video, though, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.